Hey everybody, I am Jared, and this is Mauro.
I'm that second one.
Yeah, man, we are your hosts here on the Razzle Dazzle show, and we are doing another showcase gameplay let's play thing on TurnBreak. So, John Rogeles was just on the show yesterday as of the release of this episode, and he not only made TurnBreak, but also a Metroidvania twin stick shooter, BioGun. But we're not going to talk about BioGun today. We are talking about TurnBreak because it just released on early access on Steam just a few weeks ago. So let's get started. We don't need to do the tutorials because I've already played through this demo. Mauro, this is your first time seeing anything about it, right?
I'm going into this one completely blind. What is this game about?
This is basically Pokemon meets Bakugan, kind of. So we have different types of elements for our monsters, right? Here's this is kind of normal type. Here is grass type, water, fire, and there are other types that you can unlock. But this is a demo, right? So we can only do so much. I think so. Right now we got to select our elements. So I am just gonna go grass, water, fire. Simple.
Easy. Okay.
Can I do this one? Yes, I can. Oh, okay, cool. So there's a big emphasis on like rock, paper, scissors, and see like that summons all those different types of monsters. They're called beast in this game. So yeah, and this is our map. There's kind of roguelike elements in this game in terms of the monsters. Like the beasts you get right here are all RNG, so you don't always get the same beast every time. So we can't see the names of these guys yet, but this one right here is my favorite so far because he is based on Totodile. John is a big fan of Pokemon, so clearly there are a lot of Pokemon influences. So these here are trainers, right? And this is the boss right here. These are other beasts that you can potentially capture. So what do you want the goal here to be? Obviously we're going to get to the end, but how do you want to go about it? Like these numbers above the beasts are like based on how many turns it takes for us to get to them. So if we don't get to this one by 7 turns, then they leave. So do you want to prioritize catching beasts or just go all at it?
That's a good question. Okay, I would like to prioritize, because in my mindset, right, these RNG creatures are my RNG creatures, right? Your RNG creatures.
Yes.
And you want to level them up. You want to test them out against the people there. So let's prioritize fighting just to showcase that. But if we can get one interaction where you're trying to like get one of the beasts to see how that goes along, that would be nice.
Okay. Then let's aim for this like unicorn dude.
Okay.
But it looks like we'll have to battle this guy first. So to move around the map, you just click on the spot you want to go to. So let's fight this guy. Flora Fledging Floyd.
Triple F.
Fledgling.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right. So there's like a lot of sports type of stuff here. So obviously, like if you're playing most tabletop games, right, you'll have to flip a coin to see who starts.
Interesting.
Us, not only do we start, but we gain max synergy.
This guy
so
looks way too evil to just be a level 1 guy. Like, what are you doing hanging out in the forest?
Here's his face.
Yeah, you can't see his eyes. I don't trust that.
His generic no eyes. So there's a lot. Excuse me. There's a lot on the screen right now, and it's kind of hard to like really, focus down without going through the tutorials. But basically, right now it's rock paper scissors. Right? We have to pick between one of these 6 mons. I keep saying mons. I know it's beasts, but whatever. It's just easier for me. One of these mons, and then the opponent will also pick one out of random. So we have to pick which one we think will do the most good. Like you see on the right, there are thumbs up, thumbs down, and stuff like that.
Right.
That's a good little guide to show you like what is super effective to what. and also the guide in the center of the field right now when I'm hovering over a character, it shows the rock paper scissors stuff. So there are three like elemental families, and within these families there are three separate types. I'm
Got it.
not going to go over each one because I don't remember all of them, but again, rock paper scissors, grass beats water, water beats fire, fire beats grass type of stuff. And the one in the middle is like this guy is just like neutral. So I think it's always good to start off with the neutral one. But before that, there are cards down here, which will, of course, change the tide of the battle, have their own specific effects, give power-ups to your mons, and that's all determined by this synergy gauge over here. So we have 4 out of 4. That means we can use either this one or these two at any given turn.
Interesting. And now I see that RNG is a big aspect of this game, and I respect it for that, but can you create your own team of beasts, or do you just collect them and then based on the types that you put in, it's always just going to be one of these?
Yes, you can create them. So right now we're just playing the demo. The full game hasn't come out as of recording, right? When the full game comes out, then yes, you'll be able to like unlock what's it called? They're like gems or whatever. Like, how gacha games work?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of that. So like this is kind of a gacha game in terms of what characters or what mons you collect. But they are RNG, but they don't repeat. So if you have enough gems for like a water type, you can get a random water type, but you'll never get that same one again.
Oh, interesting. I like that. Okay.
Yeah. John Rogeles mentioned all this stuff in his episode that released yesterday, so go check that out if you're interested and if you're liking this game. So already I put in Valstar, and they put in Boombarks, and I think I won that round mainly because the number of my mon is higher than the other. So there's these numbers down here below the portraits.
Oh, interesting.
So like if I put in my fire type and he puts in his fire type, mine would win because the number is higher.
Fire type high.
Yeah, man. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Boom, see? I won that round again. So now I'm going to pick... I'm not at a good spot here, but I don't think it matters all that much. So I'm going to put in Tadtole. And I lose that one. But since I won the majority... Yeah, so since I didn't win all of it, right, we had to start a new round. And if you notice down here, the cards are different. So they go on rotation after every turn. So now I'm going to get this guy out there.
The safe bet, and
boom,
paid off.
Yeah, sometimes you're just not at a good spot and you just got to take the L. Yeah, I'm not at a good spot here. That's okay. Cool. See how it just all rotates.
Right,
Whenever you lose a mon, they go right here, but then the next turn they come back. So yeah.
That's cool. So
I like this game.
It really
it's fun.
focuses on the rock, paper, scissors mechanics. There aren't skill sets from that each beast has for you to choose from, but it does have the card system at the bottom, which keeps it fresh. I like that. So it's not constantly just like, oh, this is what you have, and these are the only outcomes. There are also different advantages that rotate.
Exactly, yeah. And right now we just did a turn break, meaning we won a round, right? So with our remaining mons, we get to send them out and attack the opponent.
Oh.
So we only had the one, and that number reflects on the number below their portraits.
Got it. So however much damage they can do there is how much damage the actual person will take.
You got it.
Okay, so that's interesting.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is, of course, slower pace just because of the nature of RPGs, right? But I think there are a lot of intricacies with this because of the RNG elements, there are so many different ways this can go. And as you keep fighting, which hopefully... Oh, yeah, we just saw it. One of our mons just evolved.
Oh, Cinder
Yeah.
Stick.
So the more you use a monster or a beast or whatever, the more experience they get, and you can see it by like the little green
Ah, the little.
bar
Okay,
right
okay.
there or here, right? And if it reaches the max, then they evolve, and some of them can evolve twice, some of them can only evolve once, just like Pokemon.
Okay.
So let me, yeah, I'm gonna send this guy out there, and of course their
Wow.
power number or whatever increases as well as they evolve. So clearly, they get stronger.
Got
another one
evolution.
That evolved.
Okay.
Now they don't keep this evolution, like they don't stay evolved when the battle ends and you
For
start
sure,
another
yeah.
one. So they reset after every battle. Okay, I think that's a good bet.
Get out of here.
And I am gonna use a card. I'm gonna use this power card and level up one of my guys. And I'm gonna level up this guy. And I'm gonna do it again because I have enough synergy points. So, ba-bam.
Oh
Doesn't matter.
wow.
Okay.
Shame.
Yeah, it's okay. That's the RNG of it. There we go. And then, there we go. That's too bad.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Break. Cool. So we're almost done here.
So that's interesting. If you, in a situation where you can save Fire Stick for very last, though, you could have ended this 2 turns ago.
Yes.
And that's just an
for sure.
observation. It's not a hit. It's not
Yeah.
right even. Actually,
like,
no, it's over. It's over.
Right now, I can just end it right now, but if I really want to be a dick, I'm going to power up this guy twice and just go overkill. Do 8.
Oh, negative.
yeah.
Lord. Left him
Do 8
bleeding
damage.
in the forest, man.
Yeah, man. So, like, unlike Pokemon, you're not just doing damage to their mons. You're doing, like, you're hitting the dude. You're hitting the trainers.
Mhm.
Yeah. I cannot purchase any of these beasts because I don't have enough currency. That is fine. I don't care.
You got rewards, though. You looted his corpse. Interesting.
Exactly. We can go right here, but I'm going to pick this up because I have a free spare turn. Now let's see if we can catch this guy.
All right. This one looks interesting.
Oh, I see. Okay. I haven't done this before,
cool,
so I got to,
cool,
like,
cool.
time it.
You gotta... All right.
Oh, my God.
And then the circle gets smaller.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, my God. This is hard. This is hard.
You have to time it when you believe the outer circle would be on the... Oh, no, that was perfect.
Got it.
Sparkled.
That's cute.
Interesting.
I'm going to get rid of this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. Oh, and you
And
don't have
we
to
can catch
fight
another
him.
one.
That's cool.
Yeah, so, like, these coins, that's like the equivalent to Pokeballs.
Got it.
Yeah. Or, like, you know, in Bakugan, they're like little figures in a ball or
Mhm.
whatever, and they pop up. Yeah, it's kind of similar. I think the best... Hold on a second.
You gotta focus on this. Oh,
There we go. I think the best way to describe how this works... Oh, Jesus. Is similar to Beyblade, where, like, the guys are in the spinning top or whatever. The guys here are inside the coins.
okay. Okay, that makes sense.
There we go.
Nice. Reek Fang.
Okay.
Sounds like a Ben 10 alien.
Kind of, yeah. Who should we get rid of?
Wait, what is he? Is he grass?
I
Venom.
don't know.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, I think he is grass because the outline here is...
Okay, so you could
Yeah.
either get rid of the one grass type that you have or the lowest water type. If you'd like.
I'm not getting rid of this guy.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
never getting rid of this
Oh,
guy.
that's the Totodile.
You should know.
Oh, that's true. That's true. The color
Yeah.
scheme.
You should know that my favorite Pokemon is Totodile, man.
I do know this. I do. I'm sorry. I noticed it.
Yeah.
I noticed when you mentioned it earlier, but I think I was talking about something else.
Yeah, I noticed when you talked about it, like, not too long ago. Do I know what your favorite Pokemon is?
Do I know what my favorite Pokemon is the real question.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
There must be some sort of clip out there in some other episode where I mentioned this. So if my answer right now contradicts that, it's not because I'm lying. It's because it shifts. I don't know.
That's fine.
Rayquaza is a very, very high contender for me. I love the color scheme, and I love the fact that it's just this giant floating beast. And when I met him in Poke Park, I think that's when I fell in love, because you're in the Sky Island and he just kind of... But Cyndaquil has always been one of my favorite starters, just because of nostalgia, you know, playing like Silver. No, Crystal. I had Crystal version. Cyndaquil was my starter always. I'm sorry, I never picked Totodile, not once. It is what it is.
I love Cyndaquil too, man.
Yeah, Cyndaquil is amazing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
What's your least favorite Pokemon?
You started... Oh my god. I knew this answer. I think it was Hypno?
Hypno?
I think Hypno's my least favorite.
Just because... Why?
Yeah.
Because of the
It's
snout?
because of the stupid ass... No, it's because of the stupid ass creepypasta that came out in like the early 2010s or some shit. Yeah, man. That's why. It's just I don't know. It's the age of creepypastas, and I was just like... It was weird because I hated it, but I would always watch it. I would rewatch it so many times.
I think that's a lot of our... That's a lot of early 2010s middle schoolers' relationship with creepypasta. For me,
I remember us like talking a lot about creepypastas back in the day.
I don't know. I think I might have been just a tad over it when I met you. My big creepypasta era was like late elementary school with the Tails doll and like Slenderman and whatever. oh no! Right. Ben Drowned, the Zelda creepypasta.
Ben Drowned. Yeah. You know what's funny?
What?
The new actor, or like the actor for Link in the live-action Zelda movie, his name is Ben.
Is it now?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It's a funny little anecdote.
I remember Cleverbot used to... People had to... but before AI, there was... AI. Cleverbot used to talk... Because Cleverbot is such a like prominent part of that creepypasta, and it learned from interactions with people. If you were to ask it about Ben, it would continue, and it would speak as if it were Ben. That was very creepy. Good job, though. You won.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won.
Looted this guy's corpse. You had Prismo Fruit. Oh, so those items, like the one that you picked up, what do those do?
I don't know. In this demo, we don't really get to explore all those intricacies. Oh, wait a minute. Fruits multiply beast XP gain. XP is how beasts evolve. Right.
Okay, another Pokemon element. Hold this, and you'll do better in certain situations. Oh, that's amazing.
Interesting.
Oh, you're really in love with that Totodile.
Oh, you can only give one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in love with the Totodile. He's my boy.
What's that?
There we go.
That item, the XP share in Pokemon.
Oh yes.
Is it just called that?
Yeah. That is a thing that item lets every party member now gain XP after every battle.
Yeah, back then it was what, just one and like your chosen one, or the ones that used, just the ones used, right?
It was just the one used, and if another Pokemon holds it, then only that Pokemon would get the XP.
I remember, I don't know which generation this was, but I remember it being like, obviously, the one who holds it, obviously whatever experience he gains is going to be shared by all the other Pokemon that you used in the battle, not the ones that you didn't throw out. The ones who stayed in the Pokeball don't get it.
Right.
That's what I remember, but I might be...
Exactly.
Okay.
No, you're right. That's what it used to be.
And now it's every
Not
single
anymore.
person in your party, regardless of whether or not they participated in the fight.
You got it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah. I don't know. I like that I like that it keeps the party balanced, I guess, but it kind of takes away uh, that incentive to really think about which Pokemon you want to use, and it back then it used to incentivize me to use Pokemon that I hadn't back then. Whereas now I feel like I'll
Yes.
keep Pokemon because they might have like a really good ability that might help me in gym battle number 7, but then I just won't use that Pokemon because he's leveling up passively.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan
I
of
think
that.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's definitely what has made the difficulty with Pokemon games like fall a lot. Because I think when did that started becoming a thing? I think it was X and Y. When that started becoming a thing where like, yeah, every Pokemon gets XP from it now.
I don't remember.
By the way, we're about to
The last generation that I truly played was Black and White, but I don't remember if I even got the XP share for that one. But I do know that in Diamond and Pearl, that was still only the ones you choose get it.
Yes, definitely Gen 4. I'm pretty sure Gen 5, which is Black and White. Like, yeah, it's only the one. And yeah, I think starting with X and Y, that's when it's like everybody. And I've noticed that because of that, Pokemon games have just become easier.
Nintendo progressively
that's,
getting less difficult is very sad reality.
Really?
Yeah, because okay, it's more accessible, sure, but that thing that you mentioned earlier, where games were mayhaps a little bit too hard back in the day, it incentivized some sort of player creativity and community. You know, like people would go out. This still exists, right? Where you go into, you look up a guide and it's out there in IGN or CVG or whatever. But back then, the forums where people would just kind of learn, like, input information as they learned it. That was really fun, and I think that the fact that games were so difficult that you kind of had to seek community guidance contributed to that. You know, now it's kind of you don't need to talk to people as much about it because the game is relatively more, you know, easy and accessible, and whenever you do run into a problem, it's most likely the same problem that everybody else has run into, so there's already a guide for it.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I remember having I think I still do have my like the guidebooks for my Pokemon games.
And those were currency back then.
At least for Soul Silver and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's my favorite Pokemon game, period.
Okay.
Ooh, wow.
Oh no, dude, I agree. I completely agree. Johto is my favorite region, and I loved the fact that Soul Silver and Heart Gold, if I'm not mistaken, it was one of the only, at least modern, Pokemon games at the time that allowed one of your, you know, Pokemon to just follow you around in the open world.
Yes. Yeah. I think now the Diamond and Pearl remake, you can do that. The Let's Go Pikachu
and Let's Go
games.
Eevee, yeah.
Let's Go Eevee, right? Yeah, you can have your Pokemon follow you there. In Sword and Shield, you can, at least in certain spaces, and I think it's better with Scarlet and Violet. So they like that mechanic has come back, and I think that's like the best thing Pokemon has ever done.
Absolutely.
Starting with Soul Silver, Heart Gold.
I think that I'm not sure if in like the older games in Yellow, Red, and Blue you got to do this, but I know that in Red, Green, and Fire Red that wasn't a thing. In Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald that wasn't a thing. That wasn't even a thing in the original Silver, Gold, and Crystal games. And I know that when Soul Silver and Heart Gold were finally having their trailers come out for the first time, that was the thing that sold me, because I already loved Johto. I played Crystal version all the time, and then now I get an enhanced version where your Pokemon can follow you around? What? I can interact with them? Sort of?
Yes. You remember the Pokewalker?
Oh yeah, that also came out with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It would like crack your steps and what else did it do?
It like you can have your Pokemon in it, and like they'll also level up, and like you can catch like other Pokemon.
That's right. Yeah, like your little like personal Tamagotchi while you're out and about. Oh.
Yeah. So, real quick, because we just skipped it.
Yeah, you won.
We
by the
were
way. You
just
beat the
battling.
boss.
We were just battling the boss of this game. Here, I'm just gonna go back to like the main menus, the overworld or whatever, so we can see it. We just beat the boss of this area. Let me tell you something. This guy gave me so much trouble when I first battled against him. Like, I think it was also because I was still trying to understand the mechanics of this game and like how does like, you know, the picking your beasts and stuff work. And this boss, like with these harder battles, there are bonuses that only bosses have compared to like the normal trainers, right? And that happens like random for each boss every turn of like a special effect can happen. Like the first time it was like every time the boss wins a round, he gains like full health or like a big chunk of health every time. And it took me like 20-15 minutes to beat this guy. And now we just did it in like a few, and I love it. It right now, this is proving like my growth in like understanding the mechanics of the game, understanding how like things work and how like the rock paper scissors mechanics go. And yeah, man, that was great. I'm really proud of myself for how I handled that, because he was really hard at first.
Yeah, no, dude, props to you. I wanted to mention something. I was gonna start by talking about how even as a grizzled man with no eyes, he still wasn't as leveled up as you. Do you start with 50 out of 50 HP, or is that something that you grind?
That's how we start. Okay. He also had like 50. Like all these other trainers have 10, but he had like a giant pool.
Well, there were other ones that had a little bit more. Like there was one that had 25. But yeah, like him, like he was the boss of the forest. He just strode right up to him.
Yes. Exactly. And I'm really happy with how that turned out. So that's the demo, guys. Of course, the game is already out on early access right now. We are recording this before that happened, which is fine. This is basically there's so much in the game already right now, as if out post recording, right? That is not in this demo. Like there are so many improvements, quality of life changes, and like of course more menus to go through of like how you really like go through getting more mods and stuff like that. There's so many things that we haven't seen that are not covered in this demo that adds to how cool this game is. So for me, I really like this game. I really like how it's casual, but yet there's a lot of intricate details or like mechanics. Like we didn't even talk about this team morale booster thing, you know, like that has a lot of way in how the overall battle comes into play, right? There's a lot of cool intricate things that happens in this game that it's hard to cover it all. But overall, Mauro, what are your thoughts on this?
Dude, I really enjoy it. Again, another game that I can just get on the Steam Deck and pop up literally whenever. It's intricate enough to be fun and challenging, but it's not so intricate that like, you know, there are things you can do that you forget, and there, you know, it's enough to keep it fresh and light, and I like it. I genuinely like it, and I want to see more of this game. I want to see the other areas, the other bosses. It will be out by the time this episode is out, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, well, as somebody,
right now,
well,
go buy
if
it.
If you're listening to this right now, as somebody who's only looked at the game and hasn't played it yet, I'm already super interested. I recommend it. From what I'm seeing, this was a really good sell, and it's just the demo. So please go out, get the game for yourself, and see what you like.
Yeah, man. Another cool bit about not things in the game, but things that John Rogeles is gonna do. John Rogeles, if I haven't mentioned already, he's like the maker of this game. Just so you know, all of this, not just this victory screen, but all of this is hand drawn.
No way.
Like he is the artist of this game, and he hand drew all of this.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
Just like
Bo.
Yeah, just like Bo. And yeah, he also like made the mons, and he has this cool thing of like in the community in the Discord of TurnBreak or of the BioGun Discord, but it's all in one, right? That he has monthly competitions or whatever where you can submit your own like beasts, your own mons, and if enough members of the community vote on yours, then it can be in the game. Like it can be its own mon, its own beast in the game, which is super freaking cool. So there are about 151 beasts in this game that you can collect. Just like Pokemon.
Dude, that's amazing. And another indie game with a strong incentive to participate in the community. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what other people's little creations look like.
Yeah, man. And I'm not going to give too much away from this because I definitely want to revisit this game in the future, especially when this game comes out and like certain things happen. There's going to be this game is going to have a lot more Razzle Dazzle infused in it in the future, which I'm not going to say much more outside of that. But yeah, there's going to be a lot more Razzle Dazzle in this game.
Might have to touch
coming
up with the part
soon.
2.
Well, yeah, we're definitely going to follow up with this game. Another cool thing is that these coins with these mons, John is planning on making like real merch for every single mon, every single beast, and you can buy like your guy or like whatever favorite one you have, and it's gonna be a coin. It's like gonna be like a keychain. It's gonna be the coin with the exact same art on it and stuff. So like you can actually have your beast in real life. So like how we want Pokemon. Like we were just talking about the Pokewalker, right? That's like Pokemon's way of letting you walk around in real life with your Pokemon, which is super cool.
Now you'll have a coin just like the coin in the game where the where the beast lives.
Exactly. So like that's a really cool thing. And again, this is a small indie team making this game, and they're going out of their way. They're going above and beyond to make sure like players and fans like us can still feel that magic that Pokemon always has for us fans. And yeah, we get to carry our own beasts with us in the future whenever John starts selling those and start making those. So I just think that's really cool. And just like, I don't know, like I don't see a lot of other devs doing that. I don't see a lot of other video games doing that. So like I think that's a really cool thing to highlight.
Really creative. I like that. I'm definitely planning on getting this game because like I said, it'll make a great addition to the deck. And if there's a favorite one that I have, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'd like to support it in any way that I can because this does definitely look like a lovely passion project come to life, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, man. So thank you guys for watching this. We hope you enjoy it. We're definitely going to cover this game again in the future, just because it's so much fun and it's very chill, man. It's a very chill game that you can just pick up and go whenever you want. The RNG elements, the roguelike elements are also pretty cool, not only with what mons you get, but also like the outcome of the terrain of like the battles or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things to look forward to. We can't wait to showcase it and show it off to you guys. And yeah, if you like this, comment, subscribe, like it. I don't know, do all that YouTube stuff because yeah, thank you for being on the YouTube, man. We'll see you later.
Ciao.